97 secrets to success. Secret number 5. This is from Kobe Bryant. He said in an interview, he practices more than anyone he ever knew. So that's one piece of advice that he gave to people was practice more than everyone else. So what he found out is when he was practicing, he'd practice like at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. And he found that if he could do that, if he could practice early in the morning, because normally what they would do is they would have 2-a-days. They would have a practice around 9 o'clock, and then they'd have another practice in the afternoon or in the evening, usually in the afternoon. So one at 9, one at 2 o'clock, sometimes later. But what he found was that if he can get up a little bit earlier, like at 4 o'clock, hit the gym and hit the weights and practice, he found that he could actually get 3 works out in. And over the course of his career, because he built that habit of getting up a little bit earlier and practicing just a little bit more than everyone else, in fact a lot more, because he was getting an hour, 2 hours more practice than everyone else, he actually felt that after a while that it didn't matter if someone was equal to him in skills, he would outwork them because he knew he put in the reps and the time. So he was never worried about that. If you went and broke it down into how many hours he practiced, you'd never catch up to him because you would have to commit to more hours starting out than he did. So you'd have to commit to at least 3 practices right out of the get-go. And nobody was doing that. So he was one of the only ones that was at the gym consistently longer, and he would leave later, all that kind of stuff. So you have to, in order to catch up to Kobe, you have to at least do what he was doing, and he was already 10 years ahead of these people that were coming in and hadn't been practicing that, haven't been exercising that mentality of being able to practice more than what it takes. So he was way ahead of everyone else. So that would be success. And again, these aren't in any particular order. But this would be one of the ones that I try to live by. And that is, like, I try and get up earlier than anyone that I know. If somebody gets up at 6, I'll try and get up at 5 and that kind of thing. And then I read. I do push-ups. This morning I did 100 push-ups, 50 squats. So I'm trying to get it to a point where I'm doing 1,000 push-ups and 1,000 squats a day. Now it's going to take time to get to that point, but I know if I can get, let's say, 100 to 500 push-ups out of the way first thing in the morning, I'm already ahead of a lot of people, a lot of the people that I work with, because let's face it, a lot of people don't work out, period. A lot of people have memberships and then they stop. So I just want to get ahead for myself. I want to be able to condition my body. I want to read. I want to spend at least a couple of hours building myself up, whether that means reading, working out, all that kind of stuff, before I go to work. And that's usually before 6 o'clock in the morning. So again, secret number 5 is to practice more than everyone else.